What if I told you you could be losing kidney function right now and not feel any pain? No dramatic symptoms, no emergency warning, just small, subtle changes your body has been whispering, and most people ignore them. Kidney disease is called a silent disease for a reason. By the time symptoms become obvious, significant damage may already have occurred. Today I'm going to walk you through the early warning signs, the subtle ones that could mean your kidneys are under stress. And some of these will surprise you. Let's start with one almost everyone ignores. 1. Constant fatigue. If you feel tired all the time, even after sleeping, this could be more than stress. Healthy kidneys produce a hormone called erythropoietin. That hormone tells your bone marrow to produce red blood cells. When kidney function declines, red blood cell production drops. That leads to anemia. Less oxygen delivered to tissues. Less oxygen to your brain. Result? Fatigue, brain fog, low stamina. And most people blame work, age, or lack of coffee. But sometimes it's your kidneys struggling silently. 2. Changes in urination. Now here's something obvious, but still overlooked. Changes in urination. Foamy urine. Blood in urine. Urinating more at night. Very dark or very pale urine. Difficulty urinating. Foamy urine may suggest protein leakage. Healthy kidneys keep protein in your blood. If protein is leaking into urine, that means the filtering system is compromised. And that is not something to ignore. But here's where it gets interesting. Some people with kidney damage don't see dramatic urine changes early, which brings us to a more subtle sign. 3. Swelling, edema. Do your feet swell at night? Do your socks leave deep marks? Do your rings feel tighter some days? Kidneys regulate fluid balance. When they can't remove excess fluid effectively, fluid accumulates in tissues. Common areas: ankles, feet, hands, around the eyes. Especially in the morning, mild swelling is often dismissed. But persistent swelling? That's physiology talking. Now here's the part most people don't connect to their kidneys. High blood pressure. And this might shock you. Kidney disease doesn't just result from high blood pressure. It can cause it. Let me explain. 4. High blood pressure. Your kidneys regulate blood pressure by managing sodium balance, fluid volume, hormones like renin. When kidney function declines, blood pressure often rises. And high blood pressure further damages kidney blood vessels. It becomes a vicious cycle. Hypertension damages kidneys. Damaged kidneys worsen hypertension. Many people treat high blood pressure without ever checking kidney function. That's a mistake. 5. Itchy skin. This one surprises people. Persistent itching. Not allergy, not rash, just unexplained itching. When kidneys cannot properly filter waste, toxins accumulate in the bloodstream. This can affect nerve endings in the skin. Itching becomes systemic, not dermatologic. Again, subtle, but meaningful. 6. Nausea and loss of appetite. When waste products build up in the blood, a condition known as uremia can develop in advanced cases. Early on, this may present as metallic taste in the mouth, reduced appetite, mild nausea. You may feel off after meals. Most people blame diet, but sometimes the issue isn't the food, it's filtration. 7. Shortness of breath. This can happen for 2 reasons. 1. Anemia due to reduced erythropoietin. 2. Fluid buildup in the lungs in more advanced cases. When oxygen delivery drops or fluid accumulates, breathing feels harder. Again, not always dramatic, but noticeable. Prevention and performance angle. Here's the empowering part. Kidney disease is often preventable, especially in early stages. Major risk factors include uncontrolled diabetes, high blood pressure, chronic NSAID overuse, dehydration, high sodium diet, obesity. Performance isn't just about muscles and productivity, it's about organ function, You cannot optimize your brain if your filtration system is compromised. Testing and action. If you're concerned, basic tests include serum creatinine, estimated GFR, urinalysis, urine albumin. These are simple laboratory investigations. Early detection changes outcomes. Late detection limits options. Don't wait for pain. Your kidneys work 24 hours a day, silently, faithfully, without applause. The least you can do is pay attention when they whisper. If you noticed any of these signs, don't panic, but don't ignore them either. Prevention is power. Now let's talk about something very important. You might be thinking, this won't happen to me. But kidney disease doesn't just happen randomly. You're at higher risk if you have diabetes, have high blood pressure, have a family history of kidney disease, are over 60, frequently use painkillers like NSAIDs, are obese, have heart disease. And here's the part most people ignore. If you are African American, you are statistically at higher risk of chronic kidney disease. That means regular screening isn't optional, it's strategic. Prevention is not fear, it's intelligence. The silent progression. Here's what makes kidney disease dangerous. You can lose up to 60 to 70% of kidney function before obvious symptoms appear. By the time swelling becomes severe or urination changes dramatically, significant damage may already be present. That's why doctors don't wait for symptoms. They test. Kidney damage is measured in stages, stage 1 to stage 5. And most people don't know they're in stage 2 or 3 because they feel fine. Feeling fine does not mean functioning fine. Everyday habits damaging your kidneys. Let's talk about daily habits, because kidney damage is often lifestyle-driven. 1. Chronic dehydration. If you barely drink water daily, your kidneys work harder to concentrate urine. 2. Excessive salt intake. High sodium increases blood pressure. High blood pressure damages kidney blood vessels. 3. Overuse of painkillers. 4. High sugar intake. Uncontrolled blood glucose damages filtering units over time. 5. High-protein extreme diets without medical supervision. It's not about fear, it's about awareness. Your kidneys remember your habits. But here's the question most people avoid. If kidney disease is silent and symptoms appear late, why do so many people wait? Because we assume no pain equals no problem. And that assumption is dangerous. Your kidneys filter about 50 gallons of blood every single day. Every single day. They regulate electrolytes, blood pressure, red blood cell production, acid-base balance, fluid levels. They are not just filters, they are regulators of performance. If your kidneys decline, your energy declines. Your endurance declines. This isn't just about disease, it's about longevity. It's about protecting the systems that protect you. Don't wait for symptoms to become emergencies. Test early, hydrate properly, control blood pressure, manage blood sugar. Because the most dangerous health problems are not the loud ones. They're the silent ones. And silence does not mean safety. Follow for science-based health education, because understanding your body is the first step to protecting it.